This is a practice video for the Flying Dutchman. This is the bass part. When you first look at the bass part, it is actually quite thin. There's not a lot going on, but this leaves a lot of room for some creativity and for some improvisation. The first line is just a simple D, rest, A, rest, D, rest, A, rest, C, rest, G, C, G. We are going to add slaps on all of those rests, so it's going to sound a little more percussive, and you're going to get something that sounds a little bit more like this. And then you would continue on with slapping on all of the rests. You can also fill in the gaps of the rests. You can start to just double those notes. So the first line would look more like this. D, D, A, D, D, A. I'm just covering up those rests. You can also play a little scale. So the first note is a D, and then you can do a scale up to the D. The scale would be A, B, C natural, D. Okay, so your first measure could look like this and sound like this. It would not have the rests in between. You'd go D, A, B, C, D, slap. So you can mess around with that. You can also pick up your bow, and you can add in any kind of elaboration that you want. So if you want to start making up rhythms and covering up those rests, you can try the first line sounding like this, where I'm going to take every rest and make it 2 eighth note pairs. So I'd have D, okay? You can add in other notes, you can mess around with it. I suggest having this music out while you are listening to the violin melody. That way you have the ability to see what sounds good as you're playing it. Have fun, be creative, happy practicing.